Mr. President, and Mr. Obama, Mrs. Obama, Keema and dal is waiting for you.
It's a great pleasure to welcome Prime Minister Sharif to the Oval Office.
Well, thank you very much. It's my great honor to have the very popular, and by the way, great athlete, one of the greatest, but very popular Prime Minister of Pakistan.
To see a peaceful transition from one democratically elected government.
Be doing and should be doing when our countries really get along perfectly.
And we want to do everything that we can to help the Prime Minister as he moves.
And it is an honor to have you with us. Thank you very much.
Mr. Prime Minister, welcome. Thank you for an excellent conversation and an excellent visit.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President, for your gracious invitation and the warm welcome accorded to me and members of my delegation.
Well, I've been looking forward to this meeting since I assumed office as Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press,
Pakistan was a frontline state, allied to the US, and then again the war on terror, which was after 9/11.
So I very much appreciate all the work that Prime Minister Sharif has already done.
we also discussed a common vision.
About the past-US relationship, how they can be strengthened.
I have conveyed to the President the warm and cordial greetings of the people of Pakistan.
You see, this is the closest we've been to a peace deal in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And there is no military solution in Afghanistan. There is no military solution because, as Mr. President,
Over the past 65 years, our two nations have traveled together as friends and allies in defense of freedom and the pursuit of international peace and security.
and I think we will discuss this, is the closest we have been to a peace deal.
Besides shared history, our two countries are bound by a common commitment to the cherished values of democracy.
And what the Prime Minister, excuse me, what the Prime Minister just said is a very big story, and that's 100% true. We've made a lot of progress over the last couple of weeks.
In today's meeting with the President, I apprised him of my government's domestic and foreign policy priorities.
I am one of those who always believed that there was no military solution. Because anyone who knows the history of Afghanistan, you just have to look back at the history.
Founded on the principles of mutual respect and mutual interest, serve us best.
5 अप्रैल मई जुलाई सितंबर 78 Sunday.
So this is a critical time. I'm looking forward to my talks with President Trump. We have had 15 years of fighting this war on terror, over 70,000 Pakistani casualties, over $150 billion lost to the economy. So
That is economy, energy, education, and combating extremism.
To make any kind of submission and intervention of President Trump, and the same question to Mr. President Trump, is he going to play any role in that? Okay, he's got it.
I've got a question.
Because is indispensable for creating new opportunities and building a hopeful future for our next generation.
Mr.
When you say unprecedented,
Mr.
it can't, wait a minute, wait. There's no way you're treated worse than I am.
Mr. Prime Minister, you are fighting.
I have conveyed our deep appreciation to President Obama for the United States' support in this sector.
I think he's going to win, and I think what's going to happen, of course, he's got a little ways to wait. But I'll go over, I'm going to campaign for you. I'm going to help him with this campaign.
On the regional plane, I apprised President Obama of my efforts to build a peaceful and prosperous neighborhood.
Sir, war against corruption. Can you please comment on that?
Ali Imran representing Associated Press of Pakistan.
Mr. President,
Trump, we will be giving you good news about the two hostages in Afghanistan.
Thank you.
Mr. Prime Minister.
and look forward to welcoming you and Mr. Obama, Mrs. Obama,
Just a minute.
Keema and dal is waiting for you.
Inshallah.